Hello, beautiful family. How are you all doing? Thank you so dearly for always tuning in. I really appreciate. Today, the first time you are coming across us, so you are hearing this voice for the first time. We still remain Progress News, and we give you all the latest updates. Remember, in this platform, we react to all videos, and your opinion is highly needed. So sit back, watch this video, and I'll be right back.
What really is working in Nigeria? You must be a fool to believe in what Nigeria. Some of you have your children, your nephew, your nieces. After their education, what happened? Some spend years, more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, pursuing a degree that after they graduate with their certificate, they acquire from a useless country. They can't even work with it. I personally, I sponsor a lot of people. After they graduate, they spend years, no job. When our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, started years ago, at the time, he called the majority of our sisters name that they are doing what they're not supposed to do. But a lot of people take offense on that. What he's trying to say is that most of our family members that don't have the fund, that came from a poor background, that don't have the money to take care of themselves, to do their makeup, to get their hair done, to live a better life, to be able to take care of themselves in a hygienic way. What do? Most of our female, young ones, they turn around, they do what they call, in a way that they hustle, they resort selling their body, and they call that runs. Everybody know what runs girls mean in Nigeria. It's not their intention. They don't mean to. All because of the kind of country they find themselves, or because what the system provide for them, what the system breed them to be, a collapsed system that cannot afford for its people. A lot of our family members have been victims of the situation of Nigeria. And it's so sad that you have millions of graduates that don't have a job, because Nigeria is not a country. One of the former president called Goodluck Jonathan, he said that Nigeria is just a geographical expression. It's an experiment. It's a company of the British government. Nigeria never meant to be, never meant to favor you. Ask yourself question. 140, 150 years ago, your grandfather, your grandmother, are they Nigerians? What are they called? For those in our Dudua land, what are your forefathers, your past generation, what are they called? Are they called Nigerians? What about the Ariwas before the era of the wicked Usman Fodo terrorist, before he invaded the north? The Ariwas, what are they called? Then what about the Biafrans? before 130, 40, 50 years ago. What are the east part of Nigeria called? Are they called Nigerians or Biafra? Back before 19th century, we have Biafran territory. There's a Biafran map. The whole world know the area where Biafran is located. We are Biafrans. We are not Nigeria. Nigeria is never a country. And if you stay out there parading yourself, claiming to be a Nigerian, your prayer will turn around and work for you as a Nigerian. Nigeria will happen to you. When Nigeria happens to you, maybe that's when you will realize you're not a Nigerian. Since Nigeria is never meant to be, so what are we going to do? Since they don't want us to live peacefully, we will help them anyhow they want it to make sure that we leave the country and take our destiny by ourselves. Too many people have been misguided. Sometimes we blame them. Sometimes we don't have to. Because the country called Nigeria have messed their mental capability to think right. People in Nigeria don't think like normal human beings, majority of them, because of the system they find themselves. A former presidential aspirant, the errand boy of the British government, Mr. Peter Obi, he said that Nigeria breed criminals. And the same Peter Obi is part and parcel of Nigeria. He worked with the Nigerian government. He's a former governor. So that means that applied to him as well. He is a criminal, which we also know that he masterminded the killing of Biafrans in Oji River and other parts of Biafra land. Please kindly support the movement, kindly contribute to what we are doing. If you look all around the world, people want their freedom. Look at what's going on in Israel and Palestinians as of this time. The terrorist organization called Hamas, what they're trying to achieve with their sponsor, if you look all around the world, is to make sure that they annihilate the people of the Israelites from where God have destined and given to the Israelites. What are the Israelis doing now? They are fighting back. In our own case, what do we need to do? We likewise need to do the same thing. If you don't fight back, they will kill you. They will take your land. They will take everything that belongs to you. And for those that don't know, that Nigeria is already designated as Islamic country. For those of you that are Christian, what are you saying about this? Do you still want to be part of a country that you never part of the agreement to be an Islamic nation or country? We Christians from the Southeast, we are not Muslim. You can't force us to be what we don't want to be. The funny thing is that in Nigeria, when you go to the north, they speak this French language. We speak different language in Biafra land. The North have their own religion. We in Biafra land, we have our own religion. The North, their dress code is different. We in Biafra land, our dress code is different. They speak different language. We speak different language. They eat different type or kinds of food. Likewise, the food we eat is way different. We love Western education. We love civilization. We like good life. What about the North? They don't. They don't like Western education. I believe that's what the word Boko Haram means. If you look at what's going on, you find out that we are two different people. We can't coexist. Never. Till that kingdom come, we can't coexist. There's this blogger, I watched this in YouTube. When he toured to Ghana, he do some documentary. And he traveled, he's from Australia. He traveled down to Lagos and has some documentary there as well. He said, okay, he now flew to Kano, the second populous city in the zoo, Nigeria. He asked somebody with him, is Lagos and Kano the same country? Do you all know the reason why he asked the question? Lagos lifestyle is different. Kano lifestyle is different. The atmosphere is different. The way people behave in Kano and Lagos is totally different. This man shook his head and said, no, this is two different countries. For those of you that still believe in one Nigeria, can never be. Can never be. Because there's nothing is working there. Go to your region that you are so proud of now, that we are proud of as Biafran. We don't have any functionable seaport. We don't have even the country. What make a country that we can be proud of and said, oh, we have this structure from the federal government or offices or any of its kind. We don't have that in the Southeast. There's no presence of government. Go to Southeast, look at the roads. We don't have good infrastructures. We don't have good roads. What about light? In Nigeria, even a child of 2-3 years old know what we call up NEPA, because the light is not steady. So whenever they took the light and bring the light back, we shut up NEPA. The saying goes this way, suffering and smiling. We can't be suffering and we are smiling. Even in less civilized world, they have steady light. We don't. What about the educational system? Everything is zero, crashing down every day. Do you want to talk about the healthcare system? Nothing is working. Nothing is working in that country. That is why we have to leave. We have to leave the country called Nigeria. We that live in diaspora, we have seen good life. We have tested it. It feels good. It's enjoyable. Where you have a steady light, security-wise. If you encounter any problem, just dial 911. It take you less than 2 minutes. The law enforcement agent will arrive. In Nigeria, when you dial your 911, they are nowhere to be found. You have to catapult yourself to their so-called dirty police station. When you get to the police station, you use your own transport. If you are driving, you will be the one to transport them to where you need their service. If you are not driving, you pay for their transport. That means, can you tell me which country in this 21st century operate in that low level standard? 2 days ago, I was watching 20 countries that will collapse in 2024. Nigeria name is there. Nigeria was ranked, you can Google it. Nigeria was ranked number 4. Yeah. And when you talk about terrorists, Nigeria name is there as well. Every bad thing in the surface of the earth today, Nigeria name is there. When the terrorist head of Hamas visit countries that are terrorist countries all over the world, guess what? Nigeria is one of the countries that he visits. What did that tell you? Nigeria is not a country. Think about it. What future do you want from your children? Do you want the kind of future of $1 over 1,000 naira? Do you want a kind of future where a dead president will rule over people? Do you want a kind of future where a drug dealer will be a president? Do you want a kind of future where the governor or the president cannot provide job? Any successful economy is all about job. Here in the United States of America, during their campaign, all they talk about is about job, economy, security, border. The so-called president and governors of the so-called country called Nigeria, you can't hear that from them during their campaign because they don't know how to create job, because they don't know how to provide security. That's why every law enforcement agent in the country called Nigeria are all criminals. They are all criminals. They abide and support the criminals. They actually supply the terrorists the ammunitions that they use to terrorize. They collude. They all work together. A failed state is a failed state. Back 20 years ago in Baltimore, this man that told me that Nigeria is a failed state. And then I don't even know what that means. Now I know. Nigeria is not a country. If you are parading yourself, traveling, still telling people you are in Nigeria, you are a fool. Tell me, what are you proud about? If you happen to travel from diaspora back to Nigeria, when a car is approaching behind you, you're scared. You don't know if they are after you to kidnap you. At the middle of the night, while you are in deep sleep, if you hear the wind blow and your door shake, you're like, oh my God, are these armed robbers? Are they here? Are these criminals here? You're automatically paranoid because of fear of insecurity. Because of fear, you know your life is in danger. You can't even sleep in your village. Everything around you, you feel like they are all everywhere after you because there's no security. And what is the government doing about it? They are doing nothing. They don't care. The former governor of Anambra State, the drunkard called Willie Obiano, after his tenure, what did he do? He traveled, he flew back to United States of America to live a good life and feel comfortable. These are the kind of idiots that are ruling people over there. What about the former governor of Abia State? Less than 30 miles from me, there's a place he bought a house of over 11 million with the Abia's money. These are the kind of rulers, bunch of criminals that God will punish, that are ruling graduates, that are ruling professors, that can't even fight for their own freedom. Nigeria, there's a lot of smart people. There's a lot of educated people. But they turn around to be what I call educated fools. Fools that don't know the right thing to do. Some of the educated fools, as I'm speaking, they are still supporting P2B, thinking about 2027, like people like Kanayo, and that this idiot that's still living in bondage, Andy Okeke, useless set of people there, that Biafrans will never forgive unless they repent. These are the ones that are misguiding the youth instead of telling them the truth that the country called Nigeria is gone. And we will help Nigeria to go down to ashes as soon as we can. But as far as we Biafrans, look behind me there, you see our Prime Minister, our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. We are 100% behind them. We will fight to finish. We will never give up. We will defend our land, and we will not let the useless terrorist government turn our land to an Islamic country or state where our beautiful sisters, mothers can't dress properly and let us see their beauty. Look at what's going on in the Islamic world. You don't even know when a man cover his face without their black devilish stuff. You don't even know when a woman is walking with that or a man is walking with that. You don't even know when somebody have bomb and they cover up their face with a hijab or whatever they call it. That can come to Biafra land. We want to see our sisters, our mothers, the beautiful faces of these our daughters that God have given we Biafrans. We can admire them, adore them, and praise God. Say, God, your work is wonderful. Not in a society where you don't even know who is a man and who is a female walking on the street with a cover head. No, that can't happen. And for our sisters, our mothers, if you don't support this movement now, ask yourself a question. Do you prefer to live in a society, in a world where your face will be covered, where you can't do your makeup no more, where you can't wear your earring and dress, look beautiful for your husband, for your loved ones, and show the beauty of creation that God created in you? And how do you support? You can only do that by what we are doing every Saturday. Come out here, contribute, support what we are doing. Then if you don't want to come in public, you can do that anonymously. You can visit the website. The website is open 24 hours and contribute and support the liberation of Biafra. I think tomorrow, our time is up. Tomorrow, we'll be going to Belgium with our PM to visit and see the people of Belgium. If our sister Europe is here, can you please let us know what time tomorrow and what is going on in Belgium tomorrow? After that, you can go ahead and close to the fundraising for us. I mean, Dr. Joe Irobi, please talk to us about what we are coming to do in Belgium tomorrow. Thank you.
Ndewo. Thank you. our Honorable Finance Minister. I will not take a lot of time. Great Biafrans, I want to thank you all for your kind donations. And I want to motivate us all to keep on donating. We are going home. We are going home. Let us not give up. Tomorrow is a great day for Biafrans in Belgium. Yes, it has been a long fight from 5 people to we are now increasing. So we are doing it. There are a lot of people, IPOB Nigerians, who are really against Brgie, but we are breaking them down. We are breaking the stronghold little by little. So tomorrow, it's a great day. Our PM is coming to visit us, and it is going to be a wonderful day. It doesn't matter what the DOS or the IPOB Nigerians are doing. We are ready, and we have prepared physically and spiritually. So I want to invite everyone to come and join us. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be a wonderful day. It's going to be a day to tell those DOS people that it doesn't matter what they do. We are going home, and we have already achieved, because what? We have a great PM who is doing the impossible. We have someone that God has given us that is leading us home. So we don't even do much. The only thing we need to do is just come out, support with whatever you can support, and let us go home. So I want to thank each and every one of you for what we are doing.
So, my wonderful family, that brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like the video, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and bye bye.